The hurt dog gonna holler every single time. And boy, y'all Jason Aldean fans, y'all was triggered and hurt on that last video. Y'all was all through the comments. It's kind of funny to us. Quick recap if you didn't see the last video. Jason Aldean shot a video for his big racist fan base about a sundown town, and it's done coincidentally in front of a building where a lynching happened. Now, all his fans are making these excuses. Well, crime happens everywhere, and we just looking at y'all like this, trying to convince me or you, because you ain't convincing us nothing. Now, this small town theory comes off of the whole sundown town theory. Now, y'all may not know this about black people, but our grandparents and our parents, they kind of educated us on what we're going to deal with in this world and what they have to deal with. You know, kind of like how behind closed doors, y'all educate y'all kids and teach them the hatred to pass this stuff on. Like we don't know that. Anyways, what you got to learn about these racist people, they are cowards. They very, very rarely admit to being racist. It's always a bunch of excuses. You know, I kind of study these people, so I know all the rebuttals already. I already know what they're going to say. I'm 10 steps ahead on this stuff. Now, I covered the whole video is showing mostly black people committing crimes, and the white people they show committing crimes are committing crimes during protests against racism, showing that this is what's not allowed in this small town. Go on and drop your comments in the videos making excuses, but that's bogus. Now, what people always mention, like I talked about in the last video, this black on black crime. We'll run through it quick. Now, if you live in a poor area, there's crime there. So if you live in a poor area with predominantly black people, those are the people committing crimes against each other. If you live in a rundown white area, this low income and poor, trailer parks, meth, heroin around, these people are committing crimes against each other. Pretty much every race that's in the poor area, there's crime. However, rich black people don't commit crimes against other rich black people, so where's the black on black crime? Exactly, that's kind of my point. Y'all are so quick to throw this bogus statement out there. Y'all only protest when it's a cop that takes the life of a black person, but when you guys do it, you guys don't care. Actually, I don't know if you know this, we protest all the time in our community against black on black crime, that y'all call it. We are constantly trying to educate the youth to be better people. They don't show this on TV because if you don't watch TV, you are uninformed. If you do watch TV, you misinformed. So pick which form you want. Now, this is the issue on why people protest against these police officers. If me, as a black person, if I take the life of another black person, I get a life sentence. I'm not coming home. It's a done deal. It's nothing to talk about. It's not no long trial. Now, if a cop takes the life of a black person, matter of fact, name 20 cops that got a life sentence for taking the life of a black person. I'll wait. And that's why people protest. That's why. But of course, you all support these police that are also part of the Ku Klux Klan that take the lives of people, which is why y'all get mad when people go against it. Done deal. Grown folk talk right quick. I'm a 30-year-old man. Imagine me as a 30-year-old man going up to a woman and trying to tell her what it's like to give birth, or what it's like to be pregnant, what it's like to have a menstrual cycle. You know how dumb I would sound? You know why I would sound dumb? Because never ever in my life have I or will I experience any of this. That's how y'all sound commenting on racism or what it's like to be black. You sound goofy, and it sounds like you're trying to convince yourself, because you're not convincing us of nothing at all. We'll go through some of y'all rebuttals right quick, because we're going to shut this down, and only a racist will be triggered by this. One of the best ones is where they try to use some narcissist stuff and flip it on you, where you're being racist. Let me know when we get a system to back up our hatred. When we able to start denying y'all bank loans and giving y'all longer prison sentences. You know, little stuff like that. When we get to start being all the police and having our own little clique that back each other up so we can screw y'all over. That's not how this works. Prejudice, you can call a black person prejudice, which still doesn't fit into this category of this conversation. We just calling it what it is. But you cannot call a black person a racist because they calling you out. And this would show us how racist you are, because y'all so stuck back in the day, y'all still think we dumb and ignorant. We are very educated people. And another line y'all fans of Jason kept on throwing out, all people were slaves at one point. You know how they try to minimize everything. Show me some pictures of a group of black people standing with a Caucasian person hanging from a tree and everybody smelling at the picture doing like this. Because a lot of the times those people hadn't done nothing except exist. Y'all even had your kids in the pictures. Remember the barbecues? Remember the barbecues when you would, set black people on fire and burn them alive? Feed the babies to alligators. Buck breaking. You know what buck breaking is? I think y'all should look that up if you don't know. The type of slavery that they did to our ancestors was a level never seen before. Miss me with that. Y'all know what's going on. This is kind of why y'all don't want this being taught in schools anymore. Because y'all are ashamed of the past. We need to sweep that up. But you try to flip it around like, let's stop bringing up the past. If that's the case, don't talk about 9/11 no more. Oh, I thought so. Do you tell people not to talk about the Holocaust anymore? No, because this stuff was painful. But since it happened to these people, just brush that off. Leave that in the past.
You guys gotta stop living in the past.
The past? You talking about when my grandparents was growing up? Or my mother was growing up? My mama's a lot of y'all's age. Not that long ago, okay? Or us growing up as we experienced this stuff. Listen, that stuff is not a long time ago. That stuff is very recent, actually very current. Now, you can also get on your phones or your computers, which I highly doubt because y'all lack accountability. Y'all feel really guilty about what y'all do behind closed doors. But you can look up 1970s racist neighborhood, and it shows a group of very young black kids, anywhere from the age of 7 to 12. The white kids are calling them slurs and throwing rocks at them because they don't want them in their neighborhoods. And the black kids are crying, they're upset, they're angry. Where did these kids learn this from? A lot of y'all were those kids. Y'all are the same age. And of course, why wouldn't y'all pass that down to y'all kids? Come on now. We know what's going on. This stuff is not the past. That's just some stuff y'all say to minimize. Stop living in the past. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's not bring up any of the stuff that y'all find offensive to y'all. Once again, the only people that are going to be offended by what I said are racist people, because if you're not racist, this doesn't apply to you. But all you fans of Jason that's gonna be upset, and in the comments once again, drop all the comments and share it, send it to your little buddies, so when y'all have those little meetings y'all have behind closed doors you don't think we know about, y'all got something to talk about, alright? Like, comment, and subscribe. Run these numbers up, baby. I'm out. Peace.